Good morning. Today I'm going to talk about Sosho, Sokoku, and Hiwa of Gogyo, which stands for 5 elements and their compatibles. Have you ever heard of Yin Yang Gogyo? Yin Yang represents opposites pairs like night and day, light and dark, man and woman, and sky and earth as examples. Issues arise if those opposite pairs lose their balance. The theory of Gogyo is that all creation stands with the 5 elements of the universe: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Asian studies, including 4 pillars of destiny, were developed based on the yin-yang principle. Let me explain the relationship of Sosho. As I mentioned earlier, the 5 elements are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water in Gogyo. In this case, wood is placed at the first one of all. What wood produces? Wood is fuel for fire to burn, and fire gets stronger as wood is fed into the fire. This means that wood creates fire. Fire turns to ash when it burns out, and it goes back to the earth, which means fire creates earth. Next is earth. Minerals such as gold can be found by digging into the earth. Thus, this means that earth creates minerals. Minerals like gold could also mean a bedrock. In ancient Asia, spring water was believed to come from a bedrock. Also, when metal is left outside overnight, there will be water drops on it. Therefore, it's said the metal creates water. And trees grow when watered, so that water nourishes trees. This relationship is called Sosho. There is an indispensable relationship between them. Those who fall in this relationship get along with each other well. Next, I'm going to explain the relationship of Sokoku. For the relationship between wood and earth, it seems like that they get along well as trees grow in the earth. However, you already know this if you enjoy gardening, that the earth gets poor as plants grow and will need fertilizer. The plants don't grow well in nutrient-poor earth. Trees and the leaves take away the nutrients of earth. Thus, it's said that trees weaken earth by sucking up the nutrients of earth. Next is fire. What fire weakens is metal. Gold can be melted by fire, like when gold gets completely melted in a kiln. That's why we say that fire weakens metal. Next is earth. For example, we lay down sandbags when there is a flood. River embankments are often made of earth. What stops water is earth. Also, clean water gets muddy and gets dirty when earth gets mixed in it. So we say that earth weakens water. Next, what does metal weaken? Metal also means an axe. An axe can cut down trees, so metal weakens tree. Next is water. It's pretty simple to see, as water is used to put out fire, so water weakens fire. So these are the relationship of Sokoku when they create conflicts between them, and they don't have a good compatibility. They tend to have issues between them. Now, what is Hiwa? It's a relationship between the similar types like tree and tree, fire and fire, metal and metal, earth and earth, or water and water. Let's say I have 2 individuals for consultation, and both trees, as there are two types of each element. One is the older brother type Kinoe, and the other is the younger brother type Kinoto. It could be Kinoto and Kinoto, Kinoe and Kinoe, or Kinoe and Kinoto of same element. Relationships between the same types are called Hiwa. They tend to understand each other better as they both have similar characteristics. However, you could be frustrated at the same time watching someone just like yourself. So it could get worse when it gets bad, but they fundamentally understand each other well. As I've seen in my consultations, relationships, especially yin type and yang type, tend to work well, like Kinoe and Kinoto, better than negative and negative or positive and positive types. As I've addressed before, if you are wondering which one of Gogyo you are, wood, fire, water, earth, or metal, find out which jikan is assigned to your birth date. Then I recommend you look up who is Sosho, Sokoku, or Hiwa with you and see how the relationships with them tend to be. In my next video, I will talk about the compatibilities based on Kango of Gogyo and also Shigo of the zodiacs. Using 4 pillars of destiny can be beneficial to help relationship issues, not only with your boyfriend or girlfriend, but also with co-workers and family members. So, I hope you keep learning 4 pillars of destiny with my video, even little by little, here. Thank you for watching.